Following a shaky launch of their new IP, game developer People Can Fly promises gifts, but in the meantime here are 3 tips for farming Outriders Titanium. Published by Square Enix, Outriders is a brand new IP, an online action game similar to Destiny or even a sci-fi version of The Elder Scrolls. While the game had a very successful pre-launch trial period, the initial launch has been plagued with bugs and server issues as an unexpected amount of players flocked to the new title. The game has peaked at over 100,000 concurrent players on Steam, with the lowest count being around 30,000. Marvel's Avengers, Square Enix's other recent big launch, has limped along with just over 1,000. While the team over at Crystal Dynamics has promised content for Avengers and is currently doing an excellent job, the game hasn't even come close to expectations. This is mostly due to a botched initial launch. Outriders, however, appears to be doing very well and has been praised for many reasons as an excellent online game, most of which aren't very good. One of the main game mechanics is the game's excellent blend of traditional FPS shooter systems with RPG mechanics. This makes the game accessible for those used to action games yet familiar to fans of traditional MMORPG games. The game's world, a planet known as Enoch, is also extremely detailed with a rich history, ecosystem, and excellent story. As Earth's last surviving humans, you must battle threats from everywhere as you look to claim Enoch and settle the last human colony on the planet. But like most RPG games, grinding and loot are a core gameplay element, but rather than gold, Outriders has titanium. To apologize for the recent issues, People Can Fly has announced that they will be rewarding players with free gifts including a legendary weapon, titanium, and an emote. Ahead of the rewards, some of the best methods of farming titanium include scrapping items, enabling auto-loot, completing expeditions. Like most RPGs, unwanted items can be broken down for resources, while auto-loot will ensure you never miss titanium, and expeditions will reward titanium for completing them. Scrapping items. Most RPG games allow you to break down items and harvest resources that can be used in crafting or as a currency. Outriders has a similar system in that unwanted items can be scrapped, and materials can be harvested from them, including titanium. The higher the item level, the more resources will be harvested from it. For the best titanium drops, then you should scrap epic and legendary items that you don't need, since there is no point hanging on to them anyway. However, this method proves difficult early on and is best employed as an endgame tactic when you are more likely to get rare loot that you don't need. Enabling auto-loot. Auto-loot is an RPG game staple option, and while some people don't like it for bloated inventory reasons, it can be extremely useful. Essentially, all items will be looted in a given area, which means that you will pick up stuff you might otherwise miss. The key difference between Outriders and other RPG games, though, is that auto-loot will also automatically mine any titanium from an area when you leave. This not only saves a lot of time but ensures you are getting the most titanium possible after completing a quest boss or mission. Note that there have been some issues with this not working properly in rare cases, and a fix should be on the way soon. Completing expeditions. One of Outriders' best end-game systems is the expeditions missions that eventually become available. These tough quests are way more difficult than what you might normally find during the main quest, but as a result, they offer more rewards. Some of those rewards usually include good amounts of titanium, but be prepared to work for it. Because of the difficulty and challenges presented in expeditions, you will have to work hard to defeat these missions, which makes this a slower method of titanium farming. That being said, it is fun and offers extra and entertaining game content over some of the other quest types, and the rewards eventually add up to a significant amount. Outriders is shaping up to be one of the best launches of 2021, and with many other games cancelled and others leaving a sour taste in the mouth, this one shouldn't be missed. For FPS and RPG fans alike, Outriders offers the best of both worlds, carefully balanced in an entertaining and fairly unique game world with plenty of stories to tell. The game is available now for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.